All right, let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason before we go to break. This one again about kind of the loss and looking forward.
Everybody is acting like the world is on fire after that loss. At the end of the day, we lost. This is a real humbling experience for Browns fans, those players, because everybody thought we were going to win. This is the NFL at the end of the day, so you never know what's going to happen. We need to move on from this loss. Did it hurt? Yes, it did, but we have to move on. We have 9 more games with Brissett, and then it's all Watson after that, so we got to move on.
Fred, Jacoby Brissett hadn't been the problem. He's played well enough to win in both those games. So, the problem's been the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked, last week, a lot of talk all week was, can Jacoby Brissett make the plays? Can he make the corrections? He keep missing, wide receivers that were open. I mentioned earlier the Kareem Hunt down the sideline, the Mari Cooper. Well, then he came back this week, and him and Cooper were the least of the problems. And like I said, he only had 5 incomplete passes, and 2 of those 5 were touchdowns that receivers couldn't get their feet down in bounds. And so he played very well, and even isn't the most mobile, but he shook things up and rushed for 43 yards. So I don't know if you can make, everybody thinks that a magic wand's going to be waved and they're going to win every game once Watson comes back. I agree that the offense should be even more explosive when he's there. That's why they're willing to go through all this. But the defense has to be fixed. I mean, I talked about it all off season that you were expecting top 10 play out of your defense in order to give yourself a chance in these first 11 games. You were hoping that, you could limit your opponent. Last year, they limited the opponent to 20 points a game. This year, they're giving up right now 27.5 a game. That's not going to win you a lot of games. So you got to get that down more, 20 or less, as they did in the final 11 games. They only gave up more than 16 points 7 times. They held 7 of 11 games under 16 points. So that's what you expect. You got the same players. So where's it at? It's time for their pride to show up Thursday night and get back, whatever the problem is, and get back on track. You don't have a good offense coming in here.